earlier, Dave, that we actually saw some of that snow sideways across the screen.
Yeah, this is going to be a significant storm system all across California. It has flooding potential. It has high elevation snow potential. We've been sharing day after day just how many feet of snow is falling at resort level. Snow levels are really high with the system. Not a concern for us. It could be 7,000 and up. However, the more serious rain rates are an issue we need to think about moving forward. So 50 to 55 out there right now. Santa Maria in at 57 degrees. A few scattered showers are being reported, but again, we're still waiting for the system to really get here in earnest. The winds are beginning to pick up out closer to the coastline now with the sustained winds at about 10 to 15, the gusts closer to 20, but again, much more on the way. 1 to 2.5 inches of rain through Friday for the coast, 2.5 to 4 in the mountains. Atmospheric river is out there, and those winds in the forecast range of 25 to 35 with gusts to 50 miles per hour. So we're highly confident about the winds and the potential for some downed trees. There's medium confidence about the rainfall forecast because models have not been really consistent about that. So likewise, the debris flow and flood forecast also has this criteria where we really need to keep watching it. Not worried about widespread river flooding with the system. This is a look at the latest modeling. You can see through Friday, so this is all tomorrow, and that second shot on Thursday. South Coast in this red band here, 2.5 to 4, maybe even higher at some higher elevations and up along the North Coast with really a wide variety of totals in between. And again, for the South Coast, we need to watch this because of the sensitivity, and we've seen what this has done on numerous atmospheric river situations. So it's not just the total rainfall, it's the pace of the rain. Initially, not really strong, but that second little shot as we get into Thursday, that could be because more cold air arrives and isolated thunderstorms can't be ruled out. If that is the case in here, then we may need to reevaluate the flash flood situation. The only advisory right now is for wind locally. That is not the case statewide. So again, just looking at the Doppler radar last 4 hours, you can see some of this lighter stuff beginning to push in. There are some totals now in the San Francisco and Monterey area, but again, this system is just arriving. We showed you that snow in Northern California. That is new tonight. So here's the system, and you can see that big, long stretch of the atmospheric river. When these things get focused in our area, there's plenty of supply. You don't need a lot of dynamics to get a lot of rain, especially when you're talking about 2.5 days worth of it. So again, rainfall rates start picking up tomorrow morning. The commute could be wet out on the roads. Plan some time for that this early Thursday morning. And then we have to watch the rain rates down here for the South Coast. If this develops here that the modeling is showing tonight, you can see that little red spot in there. Those are rain rates in excess of a ½ inch of rain per hour, which again is pretty close to the threshold for first-year burn areas. So that's being watched carefully by the officials and Weather Service. And yet another little shot on Friday that could extend into Friday afternoon. Saturday looks dry, then another system. When do the winds pick up? This is 5 a.m., winds 15 to 30. This is 8 a.m., now you're talking about 35 mile per hour wind potential. This is noon, 35 to 40 mile per hour wind potential. And as we get into Thursday, even though the winds wane for a little bit, they're back up Thursday afternoon at 25 to 35 miles per hour. So that advisory going into place at 4 a.m. tonight all the way through Thursday for the winds. That's a lot of activity to talk about with this system that's not even quite here yet. I know it looks pretty quiet out there. When you look at the satellite picture, this atmospheric river is a large one, and it is focused here on the state. So you're looking at temperatures in the 60s tomorrow, even though it's going to be raining. That tells you this is a subtropical air mass, and it has the potential of carrying a lot of rain with it. So it's rain Wednesday, Thursday, early Friday, maybe again on Friday afternoon. Sunday more rainfall arrives with, guess what, a little bit of wind as well. So the quiet weather's done.